to extend my gratitude to the organizers, especially the Ministry for Housing, for the commitment you've made for the last 3 years. You've been coming here, giving us the information, giving us the opportunity to invest. There is nothing as beautiful as being given that opportunity. Even if you haven't bought a house, even if you have not invested in anything in Kenya, but you are aware that you can invest. That is more important than staying here. Some of the Kenyans in the diaspora have been here for many years, but they have always been wondering, what can I invest in? But remember that housing is one of the key investments. If you look at Britain today, those who invested in property are those who have actually lived better than anybody else, because they are able to remortgage their properties, they are able to sell them when that time comes, and whatever amount they get out of it, we all send it back to our countries. We must really say that the economic downturn has brought surely more harm. Kenya is not exceptional. And Kenyans in the diaspora are not left behind, actually out of it. We have experienced it. Thousands have been laid out of their jobs. If you look at it today, actually the beginning of the week, the government of the UK announced that almost 36,000 companies have closed down. And if you look at it in a bigger picture, we are talking of thousands of people who have lost their jobs. And that, Kenyans are not exception. And for that matter, I would encourage you Kenyans in the diaspora, we shouldn't start the exodus of going back home. We shouldn't start struggling. We need to be together at this particular time. We need to refocus our minds. What can you do better? If you are employed, how can you create your own opportunity to get that employment? One of the challenges we face as well is to deal with our lawyers. Our lawyers are complex sometimes. They are difficult to deal with. And all the contractors that actually we get to do our jobs, you find that you are caught in the middle, whereby you don't know. The lawyers will charge you exorbitant amount of money because you are from the diaspora. And on that area, you find that, what do I do? You are sort of mixed up. These are the challenges that we face. And of course, we all know the physical insecurity in our country today. It means that we have the capacity to build our country. And that can only happen if the government give us that opportunity, so that these difficulties that we are facing needs to be reduced. Honorable Minister, we have also experienced a couple of issues. We need to start developing the houses that can support demands. We, the diaspora, of course, may afford that. But how about Kenyans right down in the village, in the cities? How many Kenyans can afford a house that costs 15 million shillings? Even if you buy it, where will you get the tenants? How many Kenyans can pay a rent of 100,000 shillings a month? We need to start refocusing on that, so that the middle class is well catered for. The middle class is well organized in such a way that they will not suffer, because we have realized that majority of Kenyans, you understand, pay between the rent of 20,000 to 50,000, but when it goes to 100,000, it is exorbitant. So I would like to request the Ministry, for Housing, we need to develop that policy so that we can revisit that area. If you look at it today, Kenyans are not just investing in property. We have started expanding and investing on various issues. We need to invest on human beings. How can we invest on other people as well? How can we invest on agriculture? How can we invest in health? How can we invest in the solar system and other modern technology? All these are important investments, and this will exactly happen and will succeed if all of us get more information and more ideas on how to move forward. Thank you so much. May God bless Kenya. May God bless you all.